Okay, now we're continuing talking Oscar fashions. Next on the list is Lenny Kravitz. What did you think about him?
Cute. I mean, you know, cute. He was with his daughter. It was just cute.
You know what? This is what I feel about when you go to places and things. I believe the way you look reflects how you feel, and it shows the respect that you're giving. I think sometimes when you don't put a lot of effort into how you look when you go in place, it shows a lack of respect.
Right.
I think that he needs to respect a little bit more where he's going and stop.
The nose ring could have came out, but the suit was,
I think it's a little self-indulgent and
Yeah.
a little his thing and not giving respect to where he was.
the Academy.
Sometimes let it go.
Let it go. You're not a rock star.
Right. Have a little.
Your rock star days are kind of over.
Exactly.
You're an actor now. Be an actor. Okay.
Now we're gonna go with Jennifer Lopez.
I loved the dress.
I
Armani
did too.
Privé. The hair looked like she got caught in the rain. I did not like that. I love the makeup. I love the dress. I loved her skin. The hair, it just looked a little fuzzy.
You know what it is? Sometimes hairstylists, you know, I'm a part-time hairstylist, darling.
Yeah.
So what happens is,
is,
so sometimes when people are trying to be artistic and a little bit different and put a little edge on it, they have mistakes. And so, because it looked a little messy.
Right.
And I think, again, it's the Oscars. I think clean it up a little bit. But I do respect the fact that they tried to bring a little edge to it, but they didn't actually execute it well. I think that's what you see.
What would you have done?
Some hairspray that made it a little smooth.
Okay. Not that much. Just smooth it down.
Just
Okay.
smooth it a little teeny bit.
Okay.
And I like the what they were trying to do, but made it a little bit more neat so that it didn't look like a mess, because it came across looking kind of like a
It
mess.
was raining in California, and it looked like she didn't have an umbrella handler.
Right.
That's what, you know.
So, okay, next is Demi Moore.
Demi Moore, she looked amazing, but she stole the look from Penelope Cruz. The same dress, the same blush color, the same makeup, same dark hair from 2007. So I would have said she's the best dressed, but I've seen it before, and I saw it specifically on Penelope Cruz.
But she looked good, so what? Who cares where she gets it from?
But I want to be astounded. I want to see something I've never seen before. I want a moment, and the moment was 3 years ago.
I didn't even remember, to tell you the truth. She just looked good to me.
Okay.
But you know what? I guess when you're a celebrity, you gotta keep it fresh.
Yeah.
But us, real folks,
Yeah.
we steal from the celebrities.
Yeah.
When you're a celebrity, you can't steal from the celebrity. I guess that's what you get from that.
Yeah.
When you're a celebrity, you can't steal from the celebrity.
Right.
When you're a regular person, you can do
You
it.
can do it.
I get it. That works out, girl. I got it. Next, we're gonna go to Sarah Jessica Parker.
Oh man.
You know what? My girlfriend, my other girlfriend, no, my wife. She said she looked orange.
She looked like a
You know what she looked like to me? What was that puppet? It was a puppet.
Madam.
Yes!
She looked like the chin and the nose and the bun.
And the two skinny.
Oh my God.
She needs to
She was
eat.
Madam.
She needs to eat. Did she look like Madam?
Madam. She looked like
Crazy.
And it's like when you think Sarah Jessica Parker, you think fashion and
Fashion
New York
and on top of it.
and that looked like Madam.
Madam.
Just an old puppet from the 70s.
Girl, she better go rework her wardrobe. Go back to the drawing board. What's the woman who dressed her for Sex and the City?
Patricia
Fields. She better go back to Patricia Fields. I think she did that herself.
Right. No, because the makeup was garish and harsh, and the orange skin, and the crazy hair, and the.
Okay, we're gonna get to the men. You know what? Because I really like that the men were trying. Next on the list is Quentin Tarantino. What did you think about
He
that?
was not trying. He rolled out of bed after drinking a bottle of Jack. He was not trying.
Well, personally,
His tie was loose. His shirt was
I thought-
disheveled.
I think that the tie and the collar, I think they were not the right proportions for each other, and it made him look. It looked like someone else's clothes. To me, that's what it looked like. It looked like he wore someone else's clothes.
Well, you know what? Here's a funny thing. I honestly thought about the Oscars that the men look better than the women this year. And
Next
that's
on the
never
list is
happened.
Tom Ford.
Bellissimo. I mean, Tom Ford looked like Tom Ford. I mean, he looked like a designer to the stars. He looked like impeccable, flawless. He had a boutonniere, which I haven't seen. How do you feel about a boutonniere? I mean, I thought it was amazing.
Well, you know what? Anytime a man got anything to accessorize, I'm all for it. Because, you know, men don't have many things to accessorize. So the fact that he did it, I do like that. But I think a lot of the other things was very, very safe. And you said, I seen it.
That's true.
I seen that.
Yeah.
He a star.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he's a designer. Come on, Tom Ford.
We
do
have to-
something.
Yeah, you gotta do something hard.
So you're right. So to me, me, it's like a double standard here. The women have to do something that you haven't seen, but the men can continue to do it for centuries and centuries and centuries. That's one of my pet peeves. I cannot stand that the men don't broaden their range of clothing. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? And I think that he was just safe. He fucking put a boot in there.
He did. He put a
That's it.
He had all these
He
little,
put a flower
and he has little
on a regular old
like,
thing.
He has little workers like Geppetto, you know, spinning a suit for him. He just.
Okay, how about Gabby? I liked her hair.
I mean, she looks like death. Well, this is a scary thing. I think Gabby said,
somebody needs to tell her to stop eating. If she wants a career and a life, she needs to stop eating. Because how can you dress the fat?
And that was Marquesa. That was Marquesa. That's a whole lot of Marquesa.
That's why I was just looking at her hair. Her hairstylist worked it.
And her neck, and that she couldn't.
See, we can't get past the fat. It's
not
healthy.
It's not healthy, and it's not beautiful.
It don't look good.
It doesn't look good.
I'm sorry. And I believe that somebody, I'm not sure if what her people are around her, but someone needs to tell her, get your health together.
Get your health together.
I mean, it seems like everybody giving her all these accolades and you did a great job, but get down to the reality of the world.
Because that to me, Marquis, is a cry for help.
Yes.
She's in pain. That's not cool.
She need to eat a carrot. Okay. Next, we're going to go on to something that was good. Meryl Streep. What did you think of her?
Bland.
I think that's the best she ever looked.
I thought she was the best of the night.
Yes, she looked incredible. She looked age appropriate. Yes. She looked appropriate for the event. Right. I love Meryl Streep. Yes, fabulous. Now on the list, Theron.
I mean, another what the F with the cones. It looked like Madonna.
But they look shriveled up. It looked like shriveled up titties.
Yeah.
It didn't even look. It was so unflattering. Women, don't you want to feel good about your breast? You're a woman.
Yes.
Do you want your breast to look like shriveled up? It actually looked like she was deformed on her
shriveled up raisins.
Yeah. That's dumb, Charlize. You gotta stop it, girl.
What about Zoe though?
What did you think about her? I thought she needed to eat. Now you know what? Gabby and Zoe need to change.
They need to exchange.
Yes, Gabby